English from Australia, pelajaran nomor 98. Halo saudara pendengar, sebelum kita mulai pelajaran hari ini, dengarkanlah ucapan Bert dan Margaret. Coba perhatikan, apakah saudara dapat mendengar bentuk yang telah saudara kenal pada pembicaraan Bert?
Do you think Chris is studying too hard?
I don't think so. He's used to studying.
Saudara tentu masih ingat, itu artinya dia biasa belajar. Dalam ungkapan tadi, kita memakai
am, is, are,
tambah
used to.
ditambah bentuk ing kata kerjanya. Bentuk ini menunjukkan waktu sekarang. Hari ini akan kita pakai satu bentuk yang kedengarannya sama, tetapi sebenarnya berbeda. Bentuk baru ini dipakai untuk masa lampau saja. Sekarang, saudara akan mendengar musik, dan kemudian Bert dan Margaret akan berbicara menggunakan bentuk baru itu. Bert dan Margaret sedang mendengarkan sebuah lagu lama di radio. Mungkin saudara mengetahui, lagu itu bernama Those Were the Days, yang mengingatkan Bert pada masa lalu. Dengarkanlah.
Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way.
I love that song.
Yes, it reminds me of the old days, Margaret, when we were young.
We aren't very old, Bert.
Of course not, but things were different when we were young.
Coba dengarkan Bert dan Margaret berbicara menggunakan bentuk baru itu.
Yes. Remember, you used to live in a town.
And you used to live on a farm.
Margaret dan Bert sedang berbicara tentang masa lalu ketika mereka masih muda, sebelum mereka menikah. Margaret tinggal di daerah pertanian, dan Bert tinggal di sebuah kota kecil, kira-kira 15 km jauhnya dari tempat Margaret. Dengarkanlah lagi percakapan mereka.
You used to live on a farm.
You used to live in a town.
Margaret berkata,
You used to live in a town.
bentuk ini baru. Used to live artinya dulu biasa tinggal. Polanya sebagai berikut.
Used to. Used to.
Yang kemudian ditambah dengan kata kerja utama.
Live. Work.
Coba berlatih menggunakan used to setelah Margaret.
Used to.
Perhatikan dengan baik, ucapan used pada used to berbeda dari ucapan bentuk lampau kata kerja use yang diucapkan sebagai berikut.
Used.
Dengan bunyi yang bersuara. Sedangkan kata baru itu diucapkan dengan bunyi yang tak bersuara. Dengarkanlah.
Used. Used.
Ucapkanlah sesudah Margaret.
Used.
Sekarang dengan to, sesudah Margaret.
Used to.
Sekarang dengan kata kerja berikut.
I used to work.
Bagus. Bentuk ini menyatakan masa lampau saja. Pola
Used to.
tidak pernah berubah. Bentuk ini kita pakai untuk menyatakan kebiasaan kita pada masa lampau, yaitu hal-hal yang dulu pernah kita lakukan dengan teratur, tetapi sekarang sudah tidak dilakukan lagi. Coba dengarkan beberapa contoh lagi dari Bert dan Margaret.
We used to have a picnic every Sunday.
You used to ride out to the farm to see me.
Artinya, kamu dulu biasa naik kuda dari kota ke tanah pertanian untuk mengunjungi saya.
I used to work in the post office.
Ingatlah, mereka sedang berbicara tentang masa lalu. Sekarang, semuanya sudah berubah. Berikut beberapa latihan lagi. Ulangilah sesudah Bert dan Margaret.
Margaret used to live on a farm.
Bert used to live in a country town. Bert used to work in the post office.
Bagus. Saudara pendengar, pada bagian 5 dari pelajaran ini, Margaret dan Bert akan bertemu dengan seorang kenalan dari masa lalu. Coba dengarkan sekarang mereka meneruskan pembicaraan tentang masa lalu.
What else used to happen in the old days?
Well, remember, Mother used to make her own bread?
That's right.
And when I was a child, my parents didn't have a car. They used to go to town by sulky.
Sulky artinya kereta kuda.
Yes, they used to go to town by sulky.
When I first met them, they had a car.
I can hardly remember the sulky, but I've got photos of it. And of course, I used to have correspondence lessons when I was little.
Correspondence lessons artinya pelajaran dengan surat menyurat. Bacalah tentang pelajaran itu pada buku saudara. Sekarang, coba ulangi sesudah Bert dan Margaret.
They used to go to town by sulky.
Margaret used to have correspondence lessons. They used to make their own bread. Yes, those were the days, all right.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days.
Chris dan Iwan datang ke rumah keluarga Scott ketika Bert dan Margaret masih sedang berbicara tentang masa lalu. Coba dengarkan percakapan mereka. Saudara akan mendengar beberapa kata baru. Electricity artinya listrik. A water supply from the town artinya persediaan air dari kota. Dan a tractor artinya traktor. Dengarkanlah percakapan itu.
In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely woman really me? Those were the days, my friend.
Hi, Mum. What's that song you're listening to?
It's called Those Were the Days.
Oh, yes. I know it.
It reminded us of the old days, when your mother was a girl and I used to ride out to the farm to see her.
What was the farm like, Mrs. Scott?
It was a small farm, about 15 kilometers from the town where Bert used to live.
I suppose it was like the farm I visited recently.
Well, things were different then. You see, in those days, we didn't have electricity.
So you didn't have TV?
No one had TV. We used to listen to the radio a lot.
We didn't even have a car when I was little.
When we were kids, Mum used to tell us about the farm. There were a lot of things they didn't have.
Yes, there were. We didn't have a water supply from the town. We had our own tanks, of course. But we didn't have the town water supply. Oh, and we didn't have a tractor.
No, they didn't have a tractor. They used to use horses instead.
I know something else you didn't have. Ice cream.
We did have ice cream. We used to make our own.
Make our own artinya membuat sendiri. Sekarang beberapa latihan. Iwan akan bertanya sebagai berikut.
Did they have kerosene lamps then?
Artinya, apakah mereka mempunyai lampu minyak ketika itu?
Yes, they used to have kerosene lamps.
Ini contoh lain.
Did they have horses then?
Yes, they used to have horses.
Sekarang, coba saudara lakukan. Ulangilah jawaban yang benar sesudah saudara mendengarnya.
Did they have kerosene lamps then?
Yes, they used to have kerosene lamps.
Did they have horses then?
Yes, they used to have horses.
Bagus, saudara pendengar. Sekarang, Bert dan Margaret memberitahu Chris bagaimana keadaan mereka pada waktu mereka masih muda.
Your mother used to be shy.
And your father used to be very handsome.
She used to be a good tennis player.
He used to be a good rider.
Rider artinya penunggang kuda. Kita memakai bentuk ini dengan be kalau kita ingin melukiskan bagaimana keadaan seseorang pada masa lalu, apa kepandaiannya, dan sebagainya. Berlatihlah dengan mengulangi kalimat-kalimat berikut setelah Margaret dan Bert.
She used to be shy.
He used to be handsome.
She used to be a good tennis player.
Sekarang latihan yang lain dengan be. Margaret akan berkata,
I'm not shy now.
dan saudara hendaknya mengatakan,
But you used to be.
ini bentuk singkat dari,
But you used to be shy.
atau Bert akan berkata,
I'm not a good rider now.
dan saudara mengatakan,
But you used to be.
ulangilah jawaban yang benar sesudah saudara mendengarnya. Siap?
I'm not shy now.
But you used to be.
I'm not a good tennis player now.
But you used to be.
Bagus. Sekarang, Bert dan Margaret melanjutkan percakapan mereka tentang masa lalu dan tentang kota kecil tempat Bert tinggal dulu. Mereka akan memakai bentuk yang biasa dipakai.
There used to be.
Coba dengarkan saja mereka. Kali ini, saudara tidak usah berbicara. Dengarkanlah.
I remember there used to be a small shop.
Artinya, dulu ada sebuah toko kecil.
We bought everything there. All our food, our clothes, and almost everything we needed.
There used to be only one cinema. Now there are two in the town.
Bert and I used to go to the pictures on Saturday nights.
That's right. Remember, there used to be a man who played the piano before the film started.
Ah, yes. Those were the days.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. La, 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 la.
Saudara pendengar, sampai pelajaran hari ini, kita sudah menggunakan beberapa macam ungkapan waktu untuk menyatakan masa lampau.
The old days. When we were young. When we first met. When I was little.
When I was little, artinya ketika saya kecil. Kalau kita mengenangkan masa lalu, ada beberapa ungkapan waktu lain dan kata-kata yang ingin kita pakai, seperti
Once.
pernah dan
As kids.
sewaktu masih anak-anak dan
Once upon a time.
pada suatu ketika. Ini kita pakai untuk memulai dongeng atau cerita lama. Cobalah berlatih memakai beberapa ungkapan waktu dengan Chris dan Iwan. Dan ulangilah sesudah mereka.
In the old days, she used to be shy. When they were young, they used to go riding.
When they first met, she used to play tennis. When Chris was little, he used to cry a lot.
Baiklah, saudara pendengar. Sekarang, dengarkanlah beberapa kalimat yang memakai bentuk pasif used to. Bentuknya adalah used to tambah kata be dan diikuti past participle. Dengarkanlah.
The mail used to be delivered once a week. My school lessons used to be sent from Sydney.
Artinya, pelajaran-pelajaran sekolahnya dulu dikirim dari Sydney dengan pos. Margaret memakai pola baru itu dalam bentuk pasif. Kita cukup berkata
Used to be.
dan kemudian bentuk past participle kata kerjanya. Sekarang berlatihlah dengan beberapa kalimat pasif. Margaret akan berkata,
The mail was delivered once a week then.
dalam kalimat itu, then berarti ketika itu. Dan saudara hendaknya mengatakan,
The mail used to be delivered once a week.
ulangilah jawaban yang benar sesudah saudara mendengarnya.
The mail was delivered once a week then.
The mail used to be delivered once a week.
2 men were employed on the farm then.
Two men used to be employed on the farm.
The school lessons were sent from Sydney then.
The school lessons used to be sent from Sydney.
Sejauh ini kita telah berlatih memakai bentuk baru itu dalam kalimat berita sebagai berikut.
Margaret used to live on a farm.
Itu adalah pemakaian yang paling biasa. Tetapi bentuk itu juga dapat dipakai dalam kalimat tanya meskipun tidak begitu biasa. Ada 2 cara pemakaiannya. Tetapi kita hanya akan berbicara tentang cara yang paling sering dipakai. Bacalah buku saudara tentang cara yang kedua. Dengarkanlah.
Did you used to live on a farm? Did you used to live on a farm?
Kita membuat pertanyaan itu dengan did, karena kita sedang berbicara tentang masa lampau. Ulangilah beberapa pertanyaan sesudah Chris.
Did you used to live on a farm? Did you used to make your own bread?
Kalimat negatif yang panjang, seperti halnya kalimat tanya, tidak biasa dipakai. Bentuknya sebagai berikut.
I didn't used to live in a town.
Mari kita berlatih mengucapkan kalimat negatif yang panjang dengan mengulanginya sesudah Bird.
She didn't used to live in a town.
Ada pemakaian lain dari bentuk ini yang cukup biasa, yaitu dengan question tag. Coba dengarkan.
Mrs. Scott used to make her own bread, didn't she?
Bentuk itu dipakai dalam kalimat positif yang diikuti dengan tag negatif, didn't. Dengarkan beberapa contoh lagi.
You used to have a picnic on Sundays, didn't you? Mr. Scott used to live in the town, didn't he?
Sekarang beberapa latihan. Iwan akan membuat sebuah kalimat positif seperti berikut.
Mrs. Scott used to live on a farm.
Ulangilah kalimat itu. Tetapi, pakailah kata ganti dan tag didn't dengan kata ganti yang tepat, seperti berikut.
She used to live on a farm, didn't she?
Coba ulangi jawaban yang benar sesudah saudara mendengarnya. Siap?
Mrs. Scott used to make her own bread.
She used to make her own bread, didn't she?
Mr. and Mrs. Scott used to have a picnic every Sunday.
They used to have a picnic every Sunday, didn't they?
Bagus. Sekarang beberapa latihan dengan bentuk lain dari kata used to yang sering dipakai. Margaret akan berkata,
I used to play tennis.
dan katakanlah tentang Margaret kepada saya.
She used to play tennis, but she doesn't now.
She doesn't now, artinya sekarang dia tidak lagi. Masih ingatkah saudara bentuk itu dengan used to dipakai untuk masa lampau yang menunjukkan kebiasaan di masa lalu? Coba dengarkan satu contoh lagi.
I used to like westerns.
She used to like westerns, but she doesn't now.
Sekarang, coba saudara membuatnya. Ulangilah jawaban yang benar sesudah saudara mendengarnya.
I used to play tennis.
She used to play tennis, but she doesn't now.
Bagus. Kini satu latihan lagi. Margaret akan berkata,
I don't play tennis now, but I used to.
dan saudara hendaknya mengatakan,
She doesn't play tennis now, but she used to.
itulah bentuk singkat untuk kalimat
She doesn't play tennis now, but she used to play tennis.
satu contoh lagi. Bert akan berkata,
I don't fish very often now.
dan saudara hendaknya mengatakan,
He doesn't fish very often now, but he used to.
ulangilah jawaban yang benar sesudah saudara mendengarnya. Siap?
I don't play tennis now.
She doesn't play tennis now, but she used to.
I don't make my own bread now.
She doesn't make her own bread now, but she used to.
I don't smoke now.
He doesn't smoke now, but he used to.
I don't like fishing now.
He doesn't like fishing now, but he used to.
Bagus, saudara-saudara. Saudara pendengar, masih ingatkah saudara sebelumnya dalam siaran ini telah saya beritahu bahwa Margaret dan Bert akan bertemu dengan seorang kenalan dari masa lalu? Ya, tamu mereka adalah seorang laki-laki pribumi yang dulu biasa bekerja untuk ayah Margaret. Dia datang ke Sydney untuk mengunjungi anak laki-lakinya dan dia mendapatkan alamat Margaret dan Bert dari orang di kotanya. Coba dengarkan Bert dan Margaret menyambutnya.
Well, come in, Bill. It's great to see you after so many years.
Yes, it is. It's nice of you to come and visit us, Bill.
I don't come to Sydney as often as I used to. I'm a bit too old now. And I didn't know till recently that you were living here. or I would have come before.
Well, how about a cup of tea?
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Scott.
Oh, call me Margaret. You used to call me Margaret when I was little.
That's right. Do you remember?
Of course I do. Hang on. I'll just go and make some tea.
Margaret used to talk about you a lot, Bill, and I remember you too. You used to live in the town when I was working at the post office.
Yes, I used to work for her father years ago, when she was a little kid.
What did you do when her father sold the farm?
I went to Queensland. I worked on a big cattle station there. But I returned to the town later. And then I worked on a...
Well, here's the tea. Do you take milk and sugar?
Thanks. Yes, I do.
It's funny. Margaret and I were talking about the old days, and here you are, Bill. Someone from the old days.
Ah, yes. They were good days, weren't they?
You lived with your parents in the town, didn't you? And then, I remember, you married and had kids of your own.
Yes, my parents lived in the town. But my grandparents, they used to live the old life. They didn't live in the town.
Bill sedang berbicara tentang masa dulu, ketika nenek dan kakeknya hidup dengan cara lama kaum pribumi, seperti cara hidup zaman dulu sebelum orang Eropa datang ke Australia. Pada masa itu, mereka hidup berpindah-pindah di daerah pedalaman untuk mencari makanan dengan berburu dan menangkap ikan. Mereka tidak membangun rumah, tetapi hanya membuat kemah kecil tempat berlindung terbuat dari kulit dan cabang-cabang pohon. Dengarkanlah.
You mean your grandparents used to move around and hunt and so on?
Yes, I used to go with them sometimes.
Did you like it?
Oh, my word, it was great fun. But then, when I was bigger, I preferred to live in the town. I didn't like the old life then.
And what about your grandparents? Did they ever live in the town?
No, they didn't. My grandfather didn't like the modern life. He lived and died in the bush. A lot of his old friends gave up the old life and came to live in the town, but he didn't.
Are there many Aboriginal people who live the old life nowadays?
Not many. Not many hunt and fish and move around the country now. Most of them live in the cities and towns or work in the country.
What about your children, Bill? What do they do?
One of my sons works on a farm, just as I used to. I live with him, as a matter of fact. Then Dick, he's my youngest son. He's a teacher in Sydney. I'm staying with him at the moment.
And you had a daughter, didn't you?
That's right. She's up in Queensland. She married a stockman up there. I might go and see her one day. I've got some relatives up there. One of my cousins and his family.
Well, it's great to see you again, Bill, and remember the old days when we were all young.
Yes, the good old days, eh?
Yes, the good old days. Well, Bill, what about some more tea and cake?
Saudara pendengar, cukup sekian untuk hari ini. Jangan lupa membaca bagian kedua dari pelajaran hari ini dalam buku saudara, dan juga bagian pertama dari pelajaran 99 yang akan datang. Dan sekarang, goodbye listeners.